These two sides missing out on Olympic qualification and hence facing each other for this one. A look at the England side and Serena Wiegman-Hansen international debut. Austria field a side with two players that ply their trade in the WSL, Arsenal goalkeeper Manuela Zinsberger and Liverpool's Marie-Therese Erminger. Of margins, so England now begin preparations for the next target. Those who have travelled to watch the respective nations in attendance tonight. And away we go. It's been a relative while since England last had an outing. Lucy Ward, how are we expecting them to perform?
Well, I've already seen England be as fluid as we would expect, interchange of positions, trying to keep the ball.
Russo doing that very well indeed. And now Beth Mead, who goes for goal herself. Goalkeeper spilt it, and England have an early advantage. Zinsberger's error, and Russo, her Arsenal teammate, there to mop it up.
The best person to react there is the goal scorer. Russo, we know about her. She's proved herself time after time for England. And she's the first to react. Good start for England. Had a great start for England, but I think from an Austrian point of view, just
Nations League semi-finals kicking off at 8 o'clock. Keep you up to date with the scorelines from those matches. France facing Germany and Spain visiting the Netherlands.
Well, like you said, experience. Zadrazil is has been one of the best central midfielders in Europe. You know, we've seen her at club level. Talked about Wubben-Moy, probably one of the best centre backs in the WSL at the moment, and stepped in really well. Williamson's not been there.
Good look offside with the ball through to Russo. Was brought down on that right-hand side. Free kick, Narshinveng is the left-footed option. A few dummies in there from Austria before that ball was sent in, and Hampton the tester, and she finding herself in the Chelsea side. No mean feat. And England again looking dangerous, and Hemp will drive, send the cross in.
Know that Hemp has got that drive, front foot always direct.
They're very strong from set pieces, but no Lucy Bronze today, or Millie Bright of course. Rachel Day.
Just to try and squeeze, try and be as narrow as possible inside England's shape and get as close to them as possible. Space is out wide though, that's for sure.
And Hemp now on the right with Mead on the left. Letitia feeding that ball in the run of Toon. Clinton fancies a goal! Oh, so close.
End up in the back of the net, but you know, a player that's on loan from Manchester United at Spurs, and she really is pulling up trees.
Stanway forward to Toon. Toon working this ball wide with Russo in the middle, and Hemp. She loves to attack defenders and gets past them more often than not. And the cross came in, and she put it on the plate. And there is the debut goal. And look at all the England players round. England double their advantage.
End by Austria, but Grace Clinton certainly won't care whatsoever. A great start by England, but I'm disappointed in Austria. I've seen them play a lot better than this. You know, work a lot harder, but you can only beat what's in front of you.
Having a problem or two at the moment.
Tell you what, that was brilliant, because I don't know how many passes it was, but it was playing out from the back. You mentioned right at the start of that move about Hampton and the way that as a goalkeeper that she's comfortable with the ball at her feet. No real pressure from Austria.
Would have come away from that, yes, with frustrations and regrets, of course. That's the level that England are at now.
Yeah, it's mad that a World Cup final appearance is... I think these girls feel the pressure of getting better and evolving, and I'm going to play well, and she's ruthless. Wiegman, she won't play you if she thinks that you're not.
Spain to get away from the rain and taking that free kick short and looking dangerous every time they come forward. Letitia, and plenty of options to aim for. The cross comes in again. Zinsberger thought about coming. She'll look to drive forward. The challenge coming in from Clinton, but here come Austria, still able to come forward. Dunstuz hasn't really had Must have say in the game so far.
Times have won the ball in that area of the pitch and then just not made good decisions in the final third.
And this is Austria's problem. England have pace in their attack and the ability to break forward. And Clinton has played so well so far. Russo won't quite get to that, but having a...
being the pivot, received the ball to feet, back to goal, and then she's run beyond, she's got a goal. And
the level they've been playing at in the last year or so. And no, being able to keep the ball in that fashion is going to be a big part of getting the better of them the next time they meet them.
Yeah, it's about taking parts of in the final third and sort of physicality.
Schiller as well. Corner sent in, and an equaliser, you might say, against the run of play for Austria. It's terrific ball from Narschenweg.
Half an hour, but just shows you set pieces. England be disappointed with that in terms of a player just being free, but it's a terrific ball in. Not much that Hampton can do about that, but she's not marked, and that's the problem. And Kirkberger comes up from the back, she's probably one of the tallest players, but she still wasn't putting an end.
They're still very much in it.
I mean, Furman's done so well with this Austrian team over the last few years.
Russo, though, playing well. Toon! And straight at Zinsberger.
It just opens up, from an Austrian point of view, it opens up far too easily. Especially ball. Russo works so hard. I know that she can score from that.
You mentioned England's usual threat from set pieces with the players who are good in the air. And England coming forward again, and it was a...
Yeah, that's been the only negative so far, hasn't it? The defending against...
Clinton. Sit back again, Clinton, trying to move that ball on quickly. Again, Austrian passing it out, just end up losing it. Oh, and England take advantage this time. Russo didn't get a shot right. But Mead with time to pick the corner out, and that's exactly what she does. Beth Mead, one of England's best finishers, showing why.
Yeah, and it's not really been out on this right-hand side, has it, for Beth Mead much in this game, but you know, she spent most of her early career. She knows exactly where she's going to put it. There's quality finish from Beth Mead. Even though she's been quite quiet, Seb, in this game, because they've not really fed her down that right-hand side, but she has that quality in front of when she went to Arsenal, playing wide and cutting inside. Identity of how they want to do it. Like I say, Austria have made it easy, but the passing has been good and the movement has been good, England.
Just to see it from Stanway. Not a bad ball, actually. It's Greenwood. Probably the best set-piece taker in the team. And it goes from Greenwood. It's a very decent delivery as well, and stabbed towards goal by So's, helped by those injuries in defence, which meant that Greenwood has moved into the middle.
Yeah, I think what you can rely on with Niamh Charles.
Toon playing that ball down the line to Mead, and Zinsberger in the right place that time. Although just behind her there, Russo would have a bit of an issue.
On the outside, then she's always got that dynamic run into that crosser ball. Zinsberger did well there.
It's Montenegro. Zadrazil being forced back again. Zinsberger forward once more towards Campbell. But England there quick to put the pressure on. And the cross going towards the back post.
Beth Mead's just putting her hands in the air. Was she pushed? I think there was a coming together.
Scorers for Spain. Jenny Hermoso. Aitana Bonmati, World Player of the Year. Russo to get round Kirkberger and almost got away. In fact, Kirkberger's good area. And Stanway can't help herself but break forward here for England. And there's room to do just that. Toon making a run inside, and it will come back to Toon. Improvised the finish, but wide.
I think the initial ball actually came from Toon. It's a great ball. Stan has to make that run forward. It's a great ball into it. She returns the favour, just couldn't reach it, Toon, but...
Russo moving it wide. And Toon has made a very good run in the middle, just evaded her. Might reach Lauren James. Sliding there was Schicktor in the end.
That's a terrific ball. Just tempting Toon onto it, just a little bit too far.
And England caused damage from this corner. Oh, they can, and Zinsberger making the save in the end as Letitia with a header.
Just needed something on it. It's good.
Playing it forward once more, Toon. The player who occupies some dangerous positions. Clinton. Bring it back to Stanway. And Stanway! And it almost dipped under the...
Ends in a strike from Stanway, but just went across quite a lot of the players. You talked about Russo then receiving. I think she's with a...
Having here again. Zadrazil. Here's the pressure from Stanway. And England in again. Russo in again! And that is a fourth for England, who are proving too hot to handle for Austria tonight.
Yeah, they've pressed so well. Two England players around, and then you just knew exactly what was going to happen. There was no way on earth was Russo missing that, and that is all about England's game plan. Position themselves when they've not got the ball, when Austria have got it, high up the pitch, so they win it high, and then as soon as you...
And Russo making way, good timing for Rachel Daly to come on. Daly laying it off. And now Toon. James. And James playing the corner short. And Mead firing it in. Will break to Beth Mead again. And Mead will go to the back post. That's awkward for Zinsberger. Did well.
The goalkeeper has to deal with it. Beth Mead involved again. She'll be happy with her contribution tonight.
We've got Letitia forward. Morgan. Mead. Verbemoy's header and flicked on. And Carter will claim the final touch. A hint of offside. Down, they're just checking it, but no, the flag.
Just trying to get a little flick on it. It's a perfect finish, and he actually looked a little bit embarrassed afterwards, Carter, that was the way. Absolutely.
Doesn't happen often for centre-backs. Aschenweng, lovely shape on the delivery. Erbinger trying to keep it going. And wait. And Carter. Surge away from Aschenweng, and that's a decent ball as well. Mead. And Mead getting it back from Toon. And sending in a delivery again. Austria with Lucy Bronze. We'll be having more. Moy, the sort of player who can come on in a game like this and get the passes going. Keeping England on the attack again. James, Carter. Who was offside from that. Zadrazil. It's better link-up play, and Carter's the wrong side here. And then, in the end, Hampton gets there.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to end up easy. It's a great little ball in. First time, really, they've got in behind Austria. No, I didn't get to touch it. Was...
And Shaw likes to provide the width. Send in towards Biller. And that was left by England. And just about got away with it in the end.
Yeah, I know that England have probably taken the foot off the pedal, but I think Austria look...
For Irina Farman, she'll be a lot happier with what she's seen in the last 10 minutes or so. Dunst, who can shoot from range, but that's a clip ball in. And a goal back for Austria. And again, it's a double tonight for Kirkberger. Another header for the centre-back, who can smile despite the scoreline. And that has been England's one weakness tonight. There before Morgan.
Yeah, there's not been that many negatives, allowing the opposition to get the first contact, score 2 goals from those sort of situations.
Look at Laura James forcing her way through. This would be some goal for her. Oh, it's off the post. Fire a save. But no denying Beth Mead her second. And England strike back straight away.
Beth Mead just making sure she follows it up. I think she got a touch actually Zinsberger. But Beth Mead, you know, when you're a goal scorer, you make sure you're in positions like that just in case. And just in case you get... It's not a tap-in.
More moments for the travelling support to celebrate.
Well, good performance from Mead as well.
James. And then Daly on the move and held her run perfectly. And the flag stays down. And this for 7. Yes, there it is. And Rachel Daly adds to a significant...
Great finish.
Austria, after providing England with some tough opposition.
Actually, terrific strike from her, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. It's happened a few times tonight. Rachel Daly probably be a bit frustrated that...
Mead, there's a run from James being made, and it almost reached Lauren James. I think she stopped, then started again.
Yeah, the bounce.
Whistle, about 10 more seconds.
They're desperate for it.
Left to play, especially with England adding these late goals. Park. Well, England see off Austria with 7. A commanding display, and one which will of course please Serena Wigman after the long gap since England were last in action. A match which saw 2 goals for Russo, 2 goals for Mead, a debut goal for Grace Clinton, and also Jess Carter and Rachel Daly getting on the score sheet as well. England, an easy win on the south coast of Spain, and victors over Austria by 7 goals to 2.